Today's not the sexiest job in the world for a four-wheel drive turbo diesel, but it has to be done. So here's a little hint. Yep, fuel sender. Hopefully it's not the gauge, but we'll find out soon. I'm in the process of removing all the carpet from the car. I'm gonna put this Samurai 2K bed liner. Just kind of waiting for some of this to wear off a bit more. I'll go all the way up to the pedals. Kind of a cheapo fuel sender, but it's what seems to be commonly on the market. Has good ratings, I guess, so should work. At least it's better than what I have now, probably. We'll find out here in a minute. So this is an access panel to the fuel sender unit, which is I think here or here, I don't remember exactly. But so this gives us super easy access to it. And these are 12 millimeter. So here we go. Have sort of limited time, so hopefully I can get this done in the next 15-20 minutes or so, I don't know. Obviously it's a good idea to check the level on the tank, see if it makes any change. Let's go take a look. Okay, it doesn't seem to be moving, or is it going down? That might be accurate. I tried to run this as long as I thought I could to get the level down, obviously so I don't dump fuel everywhere. So maybe it works below 1/8 of a tank as well, but I've already been stuck at a quarter tank on the side of the road, so yeah, okay, that's definitely dropped. Okay, so lifting up this panel. All right, so it is on the back side. So here's the sender. I'm gonna spray a little WD-40 on there because I really don't want to break one of these. Okay, good. That turns pretty easy. So maybe the gauge does work below 1/8 of a tank. I don't know. Honestly, I think it's pretty random. I think sometimes it kind of works and sometimes it doesn't work at all. So I haven't done this before, so hopefully I'm not running into some sort of unknown drama. Should be pretty straightforward, I think. You can see a hook there. So that plug must have a... You probably need a screwdriver. And it's already loose, so I don't know if that's a good sign or a bad sign. I don't know if that means somebody else already changed it and it didn't fix the problem, or if it just happens not to be stuck. Okay, so I'm not really sure how this. Bigger screwdriver. No better solution than too much force, right? There we go. Okay. There's the plug. Move that out of the way. Very carefully pick this up without trying to drop some dirt or broken gasket inside. Yeah, okay. No, there's fuel in there. Oh yeah, this thing looks pretty old. Okay. Okay, how to get that sucker out of there. There we go. And exactly as I said, you drop something, where's it gonna go? Dead center of the car. Always. I'm trying to move the fuel around so you can see the level in there. I don't know if that's working or not. Anyway, it looks like about 1/3 of a tank. So I think that's a good sign that our sender is not working. That's definitely not empty. Okay, looking at these closer, this one does look pretty original. And that does look higher quality. This rod here was bent in delivery, and now comparing it to the original, that looks like the case. So now I'm going to bend the new one to match the geometry of the old one. So it looks like these two are pretty much parallel, expanding slightly more space here towards the end. Also this, as I suspected when I looked at this, that didn't look right to have the float not parallel to the top of this. So I'm gonna go ahead and bend that to match the old one. Just a bit. Okay, also I noticed that this stop tab is parallel, which means that this will drop farther on this one than on this one. This one's actually bent up a bit. So I'm just gonna bend that slightly, just give it more travel, right about there. Now this one here, when I lift up, I don't feel any resistance, signs of a connection. This one, when I lift up, I can feel contact. There we go. Get some dirt inside the tank, that's what you want. Extra power. So that's actually the contact surface, the shiny part there. So I'm just gonna run my finger around it, make sure there's no dirt, anything that can create a leak. Well, good news is it fits. It's nice, nice bonus. I'm gonna try to pretend that I have a screwdriver in my hand. It's probably about as tight as I need it. Okay. Oh, there we go. Round two. That's probably sitting right in the center of the car where the screwdriver went. I'm just gonna give this a bit of a wiggle as I put it on. Try to make sure the connectors get seated pretty well. Okay, well that's good news, it's going up. That looks like even better news. Still going up slowly. Right about 1/3 tank. So that's what it looked like. That looks right. I haven't actually seen this level before ever indicated, which tells me the sender is working. So it's already traveled in areas that in areas I haven't seen. So normally it jumps between full tank, 3/4 tank, and a 1/4 tank, and then next thing you know, you're sitting on the side of the road. So I'm gonna say that this is probably fixed. So good news. And my experience has been that Chinese metal tends to have rust engineered into the material. So I'm just gonna give it a little bit of black paint. May end up having to replace it before it rusts anyway, but oh well. At least I can feel like it's a bit protected. Let's go retrieve our tool from the center of the car underneath. Well, I'm a bit disappointed. This didn't actually roll to the exact center of the car. It was slightly to the passenger side, which means I was able to reach it only by getting really dirty climbing underneath. I was hoping for more of a challenge. All right, there we are. Thanks for watching. Hope that helps somebody out there. At least that way, before you start, you know what you have to do. So that took me about, I don't know, about an hour with readjusting some of the angles on the new sender unit. If you get a factory part, that will probably save you 30 minutes. So this total job is probably 30 minutes. So for my next video, I'm going to increase fuel supply again. I'm not exactly sure where I'm at because I think I'm about 100 degrees turn on that, and it should have been probably 180. So I'm just going to pull the diaphragm out this time, and I'll show the geometry of the pin. There's a pin that moves up and down, which pushes in and out, allowing more or less fuel. Also, there's a shim, a plastic shim inside there, so I'm probably going to shave that down to give a little more fuel earlier. So it should give us some more lower end boost. Yeah, and then I'm probably going to mess with the with a fuel screw on the back, also to provide more fuel.
Can I please talk to you for a minute?
Sure, you know.